Pfizer and its partner BioNTech are taking steps this evening to keep their COVID vaccine at pace with new variants of the virus, which could mean the need for annual revaccinations. I spoke about it exclusively with Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla. If someone has had 2 doses of your vaccine, do you consider them fully protected against any variant that we're currently aware of?
For what we know so far, we haven't seen any indication that the current vaccinated people with the 2 doses are not protected compared to the South African or the Brazilian or the UK variant. Now, we have confirmations that they are protected for the UK variants, and we have data that are suggesting that they are protected against the South African and the Brazilian virus.
Pfizer announcing today an extension of their trial to test a booster, potentially an annual 3rd dose of their vaccine to fight new variants. Do you think it'll be more effective, last longer?
We believe that the 3rd dose at 6 months of the first, which is what we're going to try right now, will raise the antibody response to 10 to 20 folds what it is right now. That will be significant response to likely overcome all this resistance of what we know so far. Also, I want to emphasize, Lester, that this is a 2-dose vaccine for the initial initiation of the schedule.
Is your expectation that this will turn into a routine 3-dose vaccine?
A likely scenario is that we will not have a 3-dose vaccine. We will have an annual revaccination, likely with 1 dose of the vaccine.
The company also announcing today it's working with regulators on potential changes to its vaccine that could make it easily adaptable to future variants. How long from the time you discover a new variant could you tweak your current vaccine to make it effective?
Lester, our goal it is to be able to do it in less than 100 days.
And what about the findings of a recent Israeli study showing substantial immune response after just 1 dose of the Pfizer vaccine?
I believe the data were in much younger population, so you expect to have much higher level of protections when the population is younger.
So it's too much of a risk right now to try and rely on 1 dose?
It's very high risk, I think. No data about it.
People get these vaccinations with obviously the hope that they won't die from this disease or they won't get horribly sick, but they also want a sense of freedom. And right now we're being told you got to still wear the mask because of the possibility you could still infect others. What do the data show you? Is it likely that you could still infect others even after 2 doses?
Again, it's something that needs to be confirmed, and the real-world data that we are getting from Israel and other studies will help us understand this better. But there are a lot of indications right now that are telling us that there is a protection against transmission of the disease.
Bourla says studies are underway with pregnant women, and so far they have not seen any issues. And he says they are optimistic about their pediatric COVID-19 vaccine trials. How soon might we see vaccinations for younger children?
We have already licensed the kids 16 and above. We are already doing trials for kids between 12 years old all the way to 16. And I hope that we will be able to have data in a couple of months. We are also planning to initiate pediatric studies from younger ages, from 5 all the way to 11. And I believe that we should have data about this population by the end of the year.
And the question on all our minds. Currently, with the 2-dose vaccine, how long does that extend protection going forward?
We don't know now, Lester, because we have data only for 6 months. At 6 months, the protection is robust. We need to wait and measure in 1 year to see if that remains for the full year.
And late today, the FDA gave the okay for Pfizer vaccines to be shipped and stored at conventional cold temperatures for up to 2 weeks. The company says it's determined those ultra-cold freezer storage machines not necessary